Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this weekend reading. This is for this weekend, for the whole collective, this reading, and it's for the weekend of August 22nd till the 24th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I hope you'll enjoy it. 2025 for the whole collective. My dear viewers, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I wish you all the best in everything you're doing. I'm in gratitude to all your support, and I'd like to take this opportunity to wish happy birthdays for everyone having a birthday in this weekend. Those of you who are celebrating this weekend, I wish you all the best in everything you're doing. Happy birthday to those celebrating, and my best wishes to each and every one of you. Let us begin with the first message and see what is the most important factor for everyone to know. Entrepreneurship. Okay, let me just grab my glasses. Entrepreneurship is all about working for yourself, doing something that you love, perhaps some sort of self-employment where you get to have more time for yourself and do things the way you like. Self-employment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your co-workers and teammates. That's what the heavens and the universe is saying, who remain loyal by your side to ensure your success as always. So that is wonderful. If you're thinking of starting anything, this is the time where you're encouraged to go ahead. You'll be supported, you won't be alone, and you'll be doing quite well. Let's take two messages from this deck and see what else you need to know. My dear viewers, there's no need for these glasses now. Okay, here we go. The first one says, have faith, trust. Trust is very important, especially when it comes to one particular challenge. There's going to be one challenge in an area of your life where it's been quite frustrating, quite challenging. It's been taking a lot out of you, and you want to set yourself free. It is finally going to happen, but there is one challenge. Have faith in the heavens that they will do the right thing by you, and you are going to be released. And the challenge is going to be over. You'll be overcoming this matter, and you will be quite rewarded right after this particular event or situation that's been overwhelming you. Let's have a look at the second message. Wow, change is coming. Change with a lot of truth that shows you what is the right thing to do. A truth that also predetermines an ending to a chapter. A karmic ending, something like I said that was overwhelming you is coming to an end. You have been truthful, you have worked hard, you have done everything right, and this change is imminent. It's destined and it's going to take place, and it's going to bring a lot of wonderful things coming your way after this change, after this ending particularly, and you are going to be thriving. That is wonderful news. Let's have a look at two messages from another deck. Two messages fell. Should I take them? I can't risk it. I'll just shuffle one at a time because I didn't put the intention strongly there in front of the camera. So let's do that. Two cuts per message. We have the star. And the star is all about one of the oldest wishes. Something you've wanted for the longest time. It's about to be granted. Prepare for it, coming to grant very soon. This is also about being favored by the heavens, being supported, and many other wishes coming all together one after another. Let's see the second message for everyone. You are going to be freed. Remember, I said freedom. You're going to be released from something. Finally, you are going to get your freedom. The Eight of Swords shows an ending to a chapter that was overwhelming you, that was really restricting you. You were not able to be yourself. You were not able to be free. And it wasn't because you were not seeing things. It was because you couldn't. You were bound by some work, heavenly work that you were doing, and it had a time frame. And the divine timing is now. You're being set free, and that is wonderful. Now, what you don't see happening is that there is going to be someone that's going to be very much helping you and supporting you in this process, and it's someone of earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. If you wish to know further about this person, have a look at your general reading for August, and you'll know who this person is. You'll have a fair idea. Okay, the next one is two messages from this deck. At the end of the general reading, you'll know which earth energy it is. It is an earth energy. See which one it is. Two messages from this deck. We'll cut twice. The Four of Cups, you're not happy. Emotionally lethargic, disconnected, bored. Just, surviving on a survival mode, but no happiness and certainly no satisfaction. So you're just waiting. It's like as though maybe your higher self is already telling you got your intuition is saying to you, it's going to be over soon. It's going to be over soon. A little bit to go, because it is. It's coming to an end where you are going to live free and live the life you want. The next one. If you're not happy at work, there's entrepreneurship. If there's something else, your oldest wish is making it happen. Three of Swords. Painful truth. Painful separation. Painful truth. This is all connected actually to the change that's coming, because this painful truth, hurtful words, painful truth, bad news, sad news, leaving you unhappy because you're getting to know the truth, loss, grieving the loss of someone, is bringing the change in your life. And that's very important. That's how the change is coming. The change is coming after learning about a very painful truth and or a great loss. But again, I will say it is time. It's all about timing. That's why this is all happening. Timing is for you to be released. Okay, let me just bring this back a little bit. Try to squeeze that in. Here we go. But at the same time, I want this to be up there. All right, that's it. Okay, now that we established that, let's see further. We're going to take 3 more messages from another deck and see what else is there. The end of your deck shows that you are going to be celebrating an ending. One more challenge, like I said here, with the trust. Have faith in the heavens. You will overcome a major challenge and you are going to win. No matter how hard it may be, you are celebrating the ending. So that's great news. But let's take 3 messages now. I'll cut once only. You're leaving a very unhappy situation. The 4 of Cups, the 8 of Cups shows that you're not happy, you're dissatisfied, you're really emotionally very down, and you are going to leave a situation where it's been very painful. And now that the truth is going to be released, you'll have every reason to go and seeing your path and knowing where you're going. End of a big battle. You've been battling, you've been doing your best, you've been putting all the effort, but now finally it's over. It's been a major battle and it's reached to the end. This is the end. This is the time for you to rest. This is the time for you to heal. This is the time for you to be rewarded. This is the healing time. And then comes all the rewards. Okay, so the 4 of Swords. And then this could be in connection to someone of air energy. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. It could be yourself, or you could be dealing with someone that has air energy in them. Again, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Have a look at your general reading and you'll know exactly who this person is. What you don't see happening is, yes, you will be grieving the loss of someone that is imminent. It shows everywhere here that there is a great loss, but there's also a possibility of a business united in alliance with others. You're going to be working in teamwork. It could be with family matters, or it could be business. But there's a lot of profits, a lot of benefits, and a lot of happiness that comes from the 3 of Pentacles. A lot of success also. So that is wonderful. Great news. Now let's have a look. I just want to see if everything is, maybe I'll take it back a little bit, just a notch. Yeah, that's it. That's better. All right, my dear viewers, now I'm going to take on 2 more messages from another deck. All right. Yes, I know where I'm at here. Let's have a look. 2 messages to see what else you need to know, especially about the entrepreneurship, maybe. Oh, too many things, but the gift was there, unfortunately. The gift was beautiful, but it didn't come out. Okay, doesn't matter. It's all good. Right, so we have, I'll put this one here. We've got the golden tree, and the golden tree is all about foundations. It's about abundance, number 1, abundance, and it is about financial growth. It is about situations coming to fruition and having a lot of abundance. It is about some of your business, family business. Oh my God, there it is. Family business and outdoor jobs, anything to do with the outdoors, and maybe, even a family business to do with outdoors. But there's a lot of stability and a lot of abundance with the golden tree. So that is wonderful news. That is excellent news. Okay, now let's have a look at the skull. The skull is about rough patches, going through money shortages, being low on cash, even to the point where you might consider borrowing money. But I see that this could be in the process while you're reinventing yourself, leaving a job to do an entrepreneurship to get yourself set up. Later on, I see you're reinventing yourself. Now there's no work. Later you will heal from this and there will be more work and there'll be a lot of money and there's an abundance in this business that you're starting. Whatever you're starting, whatever you're doing, it shows that maybe this has been like your oldest wish, something you've wanted for the longest time, and you're finally getting your wish and having your own business or a family business, something you always wanted. That could be very possible. In fact, that's extremely possible. And that's very important. That's that one. And yes, so that's what I feel. I feel like there's going to be teamwork and business and it'll be thriving, that's for sure. The changes are spectacular, so you don't have to worry. Now, what is that happening? This should be here. Okay, I'm trying to set them properly always. Here we go. Now, the next thing is the skull. The other thing about skull is about working in healing, working in being a healer, doing careers in, for example, nursing, hospice, all of that is all possible. Okay, we've established that too. I'm going to take two messages from another deck before I clarify. Two messages from this deck. What are two major important factors? So we got one for the collective for this weekend. This weekend, and of course a little bit over. It goes without saying. Okay, so what have we got here? We have Hermitage. Okay, this is about the Hermit. This is about taking time out and really trying to put things together, trying to understand where you're at, asking all kinds of questions, wondering what the best course of action is, asking for the truth, looking within for the truth. And the truth is coming. It's the truth that's releasing you. That's what the Three of Swords is all about. It's a painful truth, but that's what releases you, unfortunately. Sometimes some truths can be very painful. But there is a union and you are going to be empowered. There's power and union without a doubt. So I really feel like having your wishes come true. Again, this is to do with your wishes. Having wishes come true, it is going to empower you. It is going to help you unite with others and get something happening. For example, if one of your oldest wishes is to have a family or to be with the person that you dreamed to be with or marry, that's the union. That's going to be spectacular. That's going to be overpowering, overwhelming. That's the change that's coming. If you've always wanted to have your own business or have a family business, this could be the time where you'll be empowered to unite and be able to do that with the business. So you've got that possibility, which is like very possible. And then, of course, you've got on top of your wishes having this situation here with the tree, the golden tree, showing that, yes, a family business is possible. A business is possible. A union working together hand in hand is possible, and it is going to be fruitful, and there is abundance coming. So all of it works well together. So that's another factor, a really important factor. The changes that are happening are spectacular, and I feel like, yeah, things are going to be improving for you big time. Now what I'm going to do is take two messages from the, what are they called? Bear with me. I'll just see if that's showing. I'll just make sure that this is up here. All right. We're going to take two messages. One from this deck for everyone. And there it is. That's one. From the tea leaves, and see what is important for you to know for this weekend. And this other part of it, which I've divided into two. One more message, and there's the other one. All right. That was easy. Let's have a look. Glasses on. The forest. Okay, the forest is about not seeing things clearly. Let's see. Muddled up and unclear thinking. Not seeing things clearly. That's very much connected to the hermit here. Right? This is very much connected to this because it shows that you're not seeing things clearly. You know why you're not seeing things clearly? Because it's not that timing yet. When it happens, it might happen all of a sudden because there is a loss. A truth comes out. Bang. And it's going to happen suddenly. So yes, you're muddled up. You're trying to see what the best course of action, what's going to happen next. How will I deal with this? Things are unclear because they haven't started. As soon as they start, everything will become quite clear for you. So that's good to know. Now, the other one shows that the crown is there. You are going to be abundant. The crown is about abundance and overcoming all obstacles. Now, according to the tea leaf, it is honor and respect will come to you. Honor and respect. And this could be very well to do with your entrepreneurship. You know, when you have your own business, you will feel honored and, you know, respected and really empower when you're working for yourself, because, you know, you make all the rules and you control everything, and that is empowerment. So that also is very well possible. Okay, now the next one, and this goes here, and this one I'll just put over here. No, I'll put it right here. All right, now let's move on to the clarifications. Let's clarify some of the cards and see what's going on. So we're going to start with this battle that you're ending, the Four of Swords. Let's see, what is this battle that you're ending? What is it all about? I'll take the three of them because they came out together. Right. It was something that you were waiting for the longest time. You were promised that things were going to get better. You were promised stability. You were promised that soon you'll be freed. And finally it's happening. The heavens are saying, the universe is just another few more, not even, it's a very near, actually it's showing that it's in the very near future, which means very soon. And it shows like a lot of changes are going to start happening, and you are going to realize it from the changes that are taking place, that you'll see things are moving. A lot of your wishes are going to be granted with the Nine of Cups. Stability is coming and happiness together. A lot of your wishes coming true, and there is a union. There is an opportunity for emotional fulfillment coming up very soon. Emotional fulfillment to the highest level. So that's what this battle, once it's over, you are set free. There's the Fool, and you're leaving. Have a look at this. You're leaving in order to be free. That's what the Eight of Cups is. Leaving in search of happiness, and your freedom is going to give you the happiness you need. So that's very good. I'll take the freedom out. Now let's have a look at the Eight of Cups while you're leaving, which we know, but still, I'll just have a look. You are going to be so rewarded for all your efforts. Yes, you're leaving unhappy, in search of happiness, but you are going to be so rewarded for all that you have done and all that you have contributed towards that karmic chapter that was ongoing for so long, and you were patient and waiting and still have to go through challenges and still waiting. You are going to be rewarded big time. So the rewards are coming, freedom is coming, and your wishes are being granted. Not to mention abundance is coming also to support you in your efforts, to support you in everything you need. So that's what I see for you. Wishes and dreams come true, abundance, happiness, so much. And freedom. On top of everything, we've got freedom. Freedom to the highest level and degree. Exceptional amount of celebrations. Celebrations for many things that are coming in your life. Not only freedom, maybe just your wish being granted. That's going to be the greatest one. And the abundance that's coming. The stability that's coming in your life, finally seeing your way, and knowing that the changes are happening all for your highest good, for your best. So that on its own is magnificent. And you're leaving. Again, do you see that? You're leaving. It keeps showing it over and over. And you are going to be celebrating this leaving because you're set free. That's important to know. You're being set free with this leaving. You are going to be free completely and utterly. And that is very important. Once you leave, you're getting your freedom. And the rewards will start and they won't stop. Great victories await you. Now, moving on to the Four of Cups. Let's see, why is it that you're not happy and emotionally drained? Because you're doing something maybe very difficult. I'll take one more. Because there's a chapter that's coming to an end. There's a new lease of life. It could be connected to someone of Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. There is a business. Again, there's the business. Maybe you're finally doing this entrepreneurship in this new chapter that you're starting with. You see, the entrepreneurship is very much now connected to, I see very, and even the, you know, even, and again, after you leave, this is the timing. After you leave, it's all going to happen, right? After you leave where you are now. But what I'm trying to say is this entrepreneurship is very much connected to, I'll just put it this way, I guess, you see. Entrepreneurship is connected to working together in a team. It could be a business, it could be family business, it could be, all I know is that there's going to be financial growth, there's going to be stability, there could be a family business or business with a partner. Could be that too. The partner could be someone of Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And there's a lot of abundance coming from this entrepreneurship or this business. A lot of abundance, a lot of growth. That's what I see. And that on its own is magnificent, because you are destined for this. You are destined to have your own thing, your own business. That's really destined for you. So what's coming is going to be magnificent. Another important factor I want to say is this person, the earth energy. I feel like this person that's coming new in your life is going to be very supportive, very reliable, very supportive. That's also another possibility. This earth energy is someone that you can depend on, someone that's very reliable. Okay. Right. Now, moving on to the next level. And this was over here, I think. No, sorry, this was over here. Oh, this was around here somewhere. All right, we've done that one. Now, the next thing we're going to do is the star. Every time I do this, it's you leaving. You leaving is connected to one of your oldest wishes. For that old wish to be granted, you've got to leave somewhere. You're leaving. You're ending a chapter. Let's have a look at the star. Wishes, one of your oldest wish being established, you getting everything. Well, moving is one of it, expanding and moving, a new person entering your life, a new idea, a new inspiration. Fire energy very strong, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. And earth energy very strong, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So we've had earth 3 times, we have fire once. Have a look at your general reading. You'll get to know for your personal sign who these people are, what star signs they are. But you're expanding, you're moving forward, you're supported, you will have stability, you'll have people that are very helpful, very supportive. There is an excitement, action kind of life waiting for you that you are going to be loving. You're moving. Some of you are moving to a better place. You are moving and relocating to a much better place. Ultimately, you need to know that there is so much freedom and so much celebrations. And I feel like the celebrations and you're taking action and moving. Yes, taking action where you were not able to. With your wishes and dreams come true, and also this freedom that I see for you, things are going to be magnificent. They're just going to be spectacular for you. There will be so much to celebrate. So much to celebrate that you are going to be absolutely loving everything that's coming. The absolute freedom is the most important one, and having what you've wanted always, that coming your way, being given that which you've wanted for the longest time, that is magnificent. So the changes that are happening are profound. You are going to be loving each and every one of them. All the change that's coming, it is going to be spectacular, and it's going to take you to high levels of beauty, happiness, support, joy, happiness. Again, I keep saying happiness, and abundance. Abundance and fulfillment, actually. There's a lot of fulfillment because many areas of your life are getting fulfilled, and especially the opportunity that emerged with the 7 of Cups. This is a great opportunity where you will be thriving, absolutely, with emotional fulfillment. Something that's hidden for you from the heavens, something wonderful, something you've wanted for the longest time even. So, okay, that goes back here, and these go over here. All right, now the next one. Let's have a look at who this is. This earth, air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Is it someone connected to an earth energy? Are they one person? Is it someone new? Let's have a look, because I keep seeing, when I'm shuffling, I keep seeing this earth energy over and over. Oh, nearly fire energy stepped out, but let's see. We're talking about the Page of Swords. What is the Page of Swords all about? This is someone very honest and very brutally honest. Someone that is truthful. Someone that is of air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Let's have a look. Okay, something hidden, and it is connected to your wish. OMG. This is where I say OMG. Okay, it is a situation that might have ended. It's a situation that you're ending. This is this chapter that's ending with an air energy. There is something hidden, that's for sure. It is connected to your wishes. You see that? Again, we got the wish next to the hidden matters. So, and it might be, just might be connected to your work, because it shows your hard work is going to be paying off. Well, maybe it's to do with the chapter that you've been working hard on with someone of air energy, giving your best, doing your best, and then it's come to the section where you were overwhelmed and restricted, and then finally the truth is a painful one because you're going through loss here. This section is all about loss. That's what's coming next. It looks to me like that's what's going to give you your wish. In order for you to get your wish granted, this chapter has to end. Something has to go. And once that's gone, and I think it's connected to an air energy, once you're relieved from that, the truth is come out. Maybe it's hidden now. Maybe your intuition is telling you things and you're not seeing it, but it is going to be revealed. And once it does, you are going to be getting a lot of money without a doubt, because we've got the abundance here. And now this sort of explains it, this abundance, because the Eight of Pentacles shows that you've got to pay attention to detail when you're dealing with contracts. So there could be contracts, there could be situations where you really need to pay attention, because when you're signing documents, when you're doing things, there may be hidden factors that you're not seeing. So read well, investigate well, analyze well, try to get second opinions, and see what is hidden from you, so that you don't lose any money, so that you don't make any mistake when you're signing documents, especially when there are situations of release, when you're being released from situations, when you're getting money for any kind of compensation, when you're doing anything to do with buying and selling property, or even investing. When there are large amounts of money you're dealing with, you've got to make sure that attention to detail is very, very important, so that there won't be any material loss whatsoever. That's the most important factor here for you. Now we move on to the next level, and the next level is the Three of Swords. So now you know this air energy, who it is and what you're dealing with. The Three of Swords, let's see if it's connected to something else. I feel like there's a water energy that wants to keep coming, but okay, so you're leaving an end of a very painful chapter. Like, I'll just take one more. Oh yes, something is ending. It's reached a dead end. There's no more future. There's nothing more you can do. There's nothing to learn. You've learned from each other. You've surpassed what you have come here to learn and do and go through. It was karmic. It was difficult. Karma means very difficult. Learning to be patient, learning to be compassionate, learning to be perseverant, learning and doing and sacrificing. All that is done. Now it's time for reward. So you're leaving. How many times did I see this today? You're leaving an unhappy situation. It's coming to an absolute end. And that's what this is all about. The Three of Swords is all about ending. And it is connected to an air energy. An air energy, again, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. The person you're leaving is someone that has strong air energy in them. I also feel another important factor is that you are going to finally have the clarity, the truth as to why you were not able to leave. You were bound by this situation for, until divine timing. So it was a karmic situation, and all situations in life that are karmic, they need time. They've got divine timing. When they start, when they end, everything is to do with divine timing. Finally, let's do the Three of Swords. The restriction that's going to be removed once you leave. Another thing that's going to empower it is a lot of money. Again, it's connected to being stuck with someone of air energy. Or you could be the air energy. This could be all about you, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. I just feel like there is an air energy connected to all of this. There is a lot of power coming, and the power is coming from where? From the glorious wealth. The power is coming from a lot of money that's coming your way. Unexpected large amounts of money are coming. Exceptional amounts of money are coming. And I feel like this is what's going to give you the power. I feel like you are going to be so empowered to be able to do so much. Another important factor here, very important, is your wish. Remember, one of your oldest wish was to, I'll just put this one here like that. One of your oldest wish was to, maybe one of your oldest wish was to be wealthy, and you're getting all the wealth. All the wealth is here for you. A lot of wealth, a lot of money coming your way, big time. Exceptional amount of wealth is destined for you right after you leave that karmic chapter. Right after the karmic chapter comes to an end. This is all happening for you. Magnificent. The abundance is coming. Now we know what the abundance is because it's here. Major rise in your money, unexpected ground-changing money. Ground-changing money that will change everything. The way you live, the way you work, the way you do everything. It is just incredible. Absolutely incredible. Now what I'm going to do is move on to the next level. And the next level is this section here. Let's have a look a little bit more. Two messages. There's one, marriage. Oh, wedding. Some of you might be going to a wedding, and some of you might be preparing, or you might be meeting someone at a wedding. That's possible. There is a wedding involved in this situation. Maybe this weekend some of you are going to weddings. The situation involves marriage. So there is a situation to do with marriage. It could be the fulfillment that's coming from the Seven of Cups, meeting someone that's going to be so fulfillment to the point where you are going to be dealing with the one, and then there's going to be marriage and union, or even living together nowadays. That's considered marriage. Okay. Unrecorded love means there is a situation that's ending, separation. You're not happy. There isn't enough to keep this situation going, so it's ending. There is that too also. Let's see things from the heart. Is there anything else you need to know from the heart? Somebody else's heart, your heart, not too many. We just need about 2, 3 max, but 2, preferably 2 this weekend for the collective. Okay, so we got 1. And I need 1 more, and then we'll do the Chinese cookie. No, that's too many. I need just 1 more, and there it is. Okay. From the heart, things that are hidden, hidden in the heart. Let's see. It says, I need to heal my inner child wounds. Somebody's got inner child wounds, problems that need healing. And usually childhood wounds do take time to heal. So they need time in order to heal. The other one says, I talk to my friends about you. Someone's talking to their friends about you. Someone's very much maybe obsessed with you. This is where it might lead to the happy ever after. When someone is so much into you, talking to their friends, that means they're really serious about starting something magnificent with you. So that's wonderful to know. And then the Chinese cookie, let's see what it says for this weekend for the collective. We might just take 1. Doesn't have to be 2. Oh, it's nearly coming out. I guess no, they have to be 2. Oh my God, 3. All right, there must be a reason for everything. Let's have a look. Okay, future. It says, you may travel or host an overseas traveler soon. Either way, great social fun awaits you. The other one says planning. Now is the time to lay down the foundations for your future. Financial gains are more than likely, and so is abundance. You see? That's what abundance is all about. A lot of money is coming. Just like this, a major rise in your money. So for planning for your future now is going to be okay. It's going to be possible because you'll have all the funds that are coming. So that's very, very important to know. Okay, that's that. And then we've got positive work outcomes. Consistent efforts will bring rewards, and a major purchase is worth making. A major purchase could be something very big, something you've wanted for the longest time. It could be part of your wish, but it's happening. You're getting it. A major purchase could be a property, could be a business. It's part of your wish. I feel like it's connected to your wish because now you got the funds that you are able, you got all the rewards that a major purchase is worth making. And that's the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed it, my dear viewers. I hope you have a great weekend. Do give me a thumbs up. Please continue your support by watching 2-3 videos as an extra. Just watch a little bit and let them run. That will mean a lot to me. You're supporting me in my health, and that is the only support I ask for. Everything in this channel is free. Subscribing, doing, seeing everything. There's nothing extra that you have to go here and there and pay money for. Nothing of that nature. I don't allow that to happen in my channel because, not my channel, in the channel I work for, because yes, it's something I don't believe in. I really don't believe in that. Like, if I wanted that, I'd be doing readings. And by the way, personal readings, my dear viewers, please understand that I'm not capable to do private readings due to the workload that I do already, and my respiratory system isn't strong enough because I've been doing this for so long and doing so much of it because I have lack of viewers. So that's the reason I've done so much, and it's compromised my lungs, really, literally. And if I do too much and I talk too much, I become out of breath and I'm gasping for air. So I try to minimize now. Since February last time, as you know, you might have known, I went through this situation where I couldn't breathe. And that is the reason. If I do take on personal readings, I had over 4,000 to 6,000 people waiting when I was doing it 2-3 years ago. Then I stopped because I couldn't do that and do this at the same time. I wouldn't be able to give the free that I do. And I want to reach out to a lot of people. For me, this is helping people who need this, who need to know things, and they can't go to counselors or psychologists. They can't go to spiritual leaders because everything is so expensive. And I wanted to reach out to those people. That's why I make sure that nothing is connected to any kind of, going here and there and paying extra for the extra. I like to give it as much as I can and to the best of my ability for free, so that everybody gets the right to see everything and to have access to knowledge. That is my intention. That's been my intention all the way. And that is the reason I cannot provide personal readings for those of you who are still writing and are new. They don't know that my longest viewers that have been with me the longest, they know about it because they were all online waiting to get their readings. And when I stopped and I couldn't do it anymore. So yeah, and now the new ones are not aware. So I'd like to mention it so that you're aware. I'm not able to provide it just because I'm doing this. If I do provide personal readings, I won't be able to do this that I provide for free. So I had to make a decision, and the decision was to do this. I do wish you all the best in everything you're doing. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. My best regards to you all, and my gratitude for your support and watching. The more you view, the more you support me, and for that I'm grateful. My sincere blessings. Namaste.